Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay for another fun-filled day on the more laid-back style. Busch Gardens has some really thrilling, seriously daring rides, which my daughter is not tall enough for, and my son, well, he's the same height as me. He's just not wanting to take on the thrilling and daring. So that we can all stay together and enjoy our time here as a family, we're going to partake in the slower, kid-friendly side of Busch Gardens in this video, which will involve shows, some rides still, and viewing some of the 12,000 plus animals that call Busch Gardens home. To get our day going, we have our binoculars to see the animals. These are actually from Kennedy Space Center, so normally we use them for stargazing, but they're multi-purpose. We'll use them to get a better look at the giraffes, orangutans, tigers, and whatever other animals we may see today. We have our handheld water misting fan from Universal Studios City Walk. I love how we get to bring and reuse our mementos from trips past. And just like that day at Universal City Walk, it is hot out here in Tampa. And Busch Gardens Tampa Bay doesn't seem to have a lot of shaded areas, so these are essential on hot, humid theme park days. And we have our SeaWorld refillable cups, valid at Busch Gardens as well. Refills are just 99 cents plus tax and surcharge with these cups. Annual pass holders of Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, or any of the parks within that family get a discount, perfect for keeping cool throughout the day. And we get our icy refills as soon as we get through the entrance. We combat the heat immediately. Those are some of our essentials for a theme park day. I'm working on a blog actually about packing for theme park days, and we'd love to hear your ideas. What would you deem as essential on a theme park day? Leave your tips and suggestions in the comments, please. We definitely appreciate that. And we are using our rainy day tickets from last year for this visit since we were rained out then. They were passing out vouchers for admission, valid for a year, and we made it back. Yay! And if you were off the couch with us last video at Sesame Street Safari of Fun here within Busch Gardens, then you may recall we also took advantage of the Waves of Honor program for this trip. So let's talk discounts real quick before we get into our fun-filled day. The Waves of Honor program grants free admission to eligible military and as many as 3 dependents to either SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, or Sesame Place, Philadelphia. This promotion normally happens once a year, so be sure to follow their social media sites or check their website to be able to take advantage of that promotion if you are eligible. And I'll put the website link in the description box for those details. You can also check their website and follow their social media pages for tickets, fun passes, and annual passes that go on sale throughout the year. We also like to share promotions on our Facebook page, so be sure to follow us on Facebook and we can keep you updated about promotions that we find. Another savings I just recently became aware of, Busch Gardens is part of the Tampa Bay City Pass. That pass allows you to score admission to 5 popular attractions in the Tampa area at a reduced price. So if you'll be doing a good amount of visiting and sightseeing in the Tampa area, this may save you money and prove to be a fantastic option. And I'll add the website link for details about the Tampa Bay City Pass in the description box. Also, parking was $30 for us today, and now that we are here, I am so ready to see the animals. We saw so many animals on our last visit. We dedicated a whole video to seeing the animals here at Busch Gardens, which I would not recommend trying to do all in one day like we attempted. The park is so huge, 335 acres, and the animals are spread throughout the park, so it's a lot of walking. I will include the link to that video in the description box if you'd like to see our Busch Gardens Tampa Bay animal tour. That day, we accomplished a lot, but missed a couple of animal interactions and keeper talks that I really want to see, like the cheetah training session. It's happening twice today. Last time we visited, it was only in the morning and we missed it. I'm so glad we made it this time because we're going to learn a lot about the cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth. And what I'm really excited for, what we're all waiting for, is to see a cheetah run. Right now they're preparing the track. The track changes because in the wild, cheetahs don't run the same direction or the same way day after day. So Kiara, that's the name of the cheetah that's going to run during this training session, is about to bust out that gate. And I mean bust, because cheetahs, being the fastest land animal in all, run up to 70 miles per hour. So here we go. Well, here Kiara goes, I should say. Whoa, I am so glad I finally got to see that. Wow, she is fast. I'm not sure. London is saying the same thing as we watch the run from a different angle. I'm not sure that was 70 miles per hour. London and I are guessing between 40 to 50, maybe. That's a guess, of course. What do you think? I mean, I'm definitely not downplaying Kiara's skills. You won't see me challenging her to a foot race or playing tag against her or anything like that. I'm just saying, I don't think she hit top speed. That's all. It was still absolutely amazing to watch. Another animal encounter I really want to do is the kangaroo feeding at Kangaloom. Now this happens 3 times throughout the day. These are the times listed on both of the days that we're here. The price is $6, and if you are an annual pass holder, you get a discount off of this as well as food and merchandise. And we can share a cup. We don't all have to purchase a cup. My daughter does not want to feed a kangaroo. She is old enough to. You do have to be over 5 years old to feed the kangaroos. And I think London is just going to observe the process and the action. So it's just my son and I doing snack time. We can feed them by hand or in the cup. I'm going to keep the food in the cup because this is a completely new experience for me. I don't know what to expect. But this kangaroo does not seem interested at all. Actually, none of these kangaroos seem interested right now. Obviously, this is too healthy. He took a bite and was like, no, this was not what I was expecting. You know how you want a snack and you pass by the fruit on the table, the healthy options, and start rummaging through the cabinet for the Cheetos? I wonder if that's the mood right now. I'm not having any luck, so my son is going to give it a try. Okay, someone looks interested. I have no idea what's going on now, though. The keeper did not give an explanation either, so I have no idea what's happening. It's interesting, though, and he is eating now. You really have to hold on to these cups, though, if you're going to use the cup. Our cup just tipped over. So that's my tip for today. Keep a tight grip on the cup, and I wish we could sneak some kangaroo junk food in here so we can enjoy more of this experience. Moving next door now to the Kookaburra Aviary. I mentioned in a previous video when we were visiting the Santa Fe College Teaching Zoo in Gainesville, Florida, that I normally don't get the chance to see kookaburras. They seem to always be hiding. Not here. These kookaburras are active and moving around. One of them flew so close to my face, I could feel my hair move. This entire aviary is active. Birds are walking, swimming, flying, chasing off other birds. Yeah, there's a lot of action going on in here. We love seeing all of the different animals here, and it's always different from previous visits and always interesting. And a great way to see a lot of animals and get around the theme park is the Serengeti Express train ride, and we're making our way to the train station now. We always seem to get on at the Stanleyville stop in front of SheiKra, where the splash zone is. This is the place to be if you want to get wet, and if you don't, it's still cool to watch. Onto the train station, there are 3 stations or stops along the way. If you stay on round trip, it's about a 40-minute ride, and the ride transports you through Busch Gardens Serengeti Plain. This plain has free-roaming herds of giraffe, rhinos, antelope. This is where you want your binoculars for those animals far off. Some are directly in front of you. No binoculars needed. We all chose 2 activities for our time here at Busch Gardens that we really want to accomplish, and my son chose the train ride. But we all love it. It's an excellent way to see the animals, take a break, get around the park, all of the above. It's suitable for all ages, and if you do have a stroller, you'll want to bring it with you, even if you're planning to go round trip, because if the weather changes, if there's lightning in the area, the train will stop running and force everyone off, and it won't start up again until the weather is clear. Now that we're off the train ride, we can cover some rides that are kid-friendly and great for the whole family. I feel that Busch Gardens Tampa Bay has a good balance between the crazy, heart-pounding rides and the tamer but still fun rides. There's the entire section of Sesame Street Safari of Fun that we covered in the last video. This is a collection of 12 kid-friendly rides and attractions, as well as story time, shows, and character meet and greets. To see our full experience within Busch Gardens Sesame Street Safari of Fun, just click on the video link that's in the description box. In addition to that entire section, there are quite a few other rides like Ubanga Bonga bumper cars for guests over 42 inches, the Grand Caravan Carousel suitable for all ages, and Gwazi gliders right by the world's fastest and steepest wooden and steel coaster, the Iron Gwazi. This cute ride is for pilots under 56 inches. That's just to name a few rides perfect for smaller guests and the family here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. When it comes to family rides, my son loves dragging all of us on Congo River Rapids, a ride designed to get you, your family, friends, or just fellow Busch Garden guests really wet, maybe even soaked. When it comes to this ride, I normally have a variety of excuses to not have to do this because I'm not the type that likes to get super wet and then still walk around a theme park. Not really my thing. And one of my excuses is volunteering to stay with our stuff and cameras and phones. But I just learned on this trip that Busch Gardens has hourly locker rentals by Congo River Rapids. That's not expensive at all. Just $2 for the first 2 hours and $10 with the ride locker pass. So you can move your stuff from locker to locker as you move from ride to ride. I just learned about this, like I said, this visit. If you've been doing this, feel free to let us know in the comments. Any other tips, feel free to share too. We love hearing and learning from all of you, even if it means I lose a perfectly wonderful excuse not to have to ever get on this ride again. Speaking of never having or getting to ride again, the kids and I are enjoying a final ride on Serpent, which closed for good on July 9th. This is my daughter's #1 choice when we come to Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, so I'm curious what they're going to put in its place. Will it be geared for families and shorter riders? I hope so, but tell us your thoughts or any insights in the comments. The last family-friendly option we'll discuss are the shows. Busch Gardens has a variety of shows, some indoor, some outdoor, and some are seasonal too. While in Sesame Street Safari of Fun, we had the chance to catch the show Welcome to Our Street, starring the all-star cast of our adorable and furry friends like Elmo, Cookie Monster, and Abby Cadabby. And we also have the chance to see another show that's here at Busch Gardens, Turn It Up Remix. Last visit, we saw Turn It Up, which was incredible, but this is the remix. So this includes some of the original content and all new content too. And it's also incredible. Amazing what these performers can do on ice skates. And since this show is indoors, it's a great way to escape the rain if that becomes a part of your day, or get a break from the heat too while being thoroughly entertained. And with that, that concludes our exciting and laid-back family-centered day here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. We hope you found this video helpful while planning your trip to Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. If so, please hit the like button. We love to hear about your favorite activities at the park as well, and your tips too. As I stated before, we really enjoy this park. London loves the aviary and looking at all of the birds. My son just loves the Congo River Rapids. Looks like I have many more water rides in my future now. My daughter loves the coasters that she can get on, and shopping for toys here, the cute plush animals. And I would love another chance to try to feed the kangaroos. So we're looking forward to returning, and we love to hear your thoughts, feedback, and tips. Kangaroo feeding tips would be really great as we plan future trips. Next video, we're returning to nature, and we'd love for you all to join us in Gainesville, Florida at Devil's Millhopper Geological Park. London will be taking us 120 feet deep into a miniature rainforest right in North Florida. If you've yet to subscribe, please subscribe. And if you've been joining us off the couch for a while, please join us again for an adventure into this natural and historic landmark. As always, thanks so much for joining us off the couch for this adventure and this day here at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay that the whole family can enjoy. Thanks for leaving your tips, suggestions, and comments. Thank you for all of the likes and shares as well. These adventures are only possible because you all join us off the couch week after week, so thank you. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.